All right. The makeshift makerspace that we just created for the green screen. But you can see right there, one of the things we got eliminated is the shadowing. Up or wrong. You can see I see 3 of them. Technically, should be able to get rid of that with a Shotcut. But I think we're going to have to put a light real close to the ground. Aim up. How in the world do you get rid of the shadow? I don't know how this will look on camera.
Make this light closer and then up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Lower this down. Like so.
See, the space might be the problem because I can't get the lighting on the sides. So I got lighting projecting one, kind of like the double slit experiment.
Yeah.
One light, one shadow's right there, one shadow's right there, one shadow's right above you. Anyways, I'm supporting George Soros, the Amazon guy. Is his name George Soros? I think his name is Soros, I can't remember. The alien that owns Amazon. Walk back out there again.
Wait, Amazon? That's Bezos.
Bezos, yes,
Jeff
thank you.
Bezos.
Yes, Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon. It's a little bit better. I think I might have to use software to try to get rid of the shadowing. That sucks. Oh, I think I know how to fix it. Aim them up higher. We'll try that.
Alright.
Yeah, let's do that. Here, hold this. Or record me if you want. Here, turn around. That's the knob to control it.
Alright, cool.
Stay right there. I'll tell you if the shadow project green screen, poor people style. Too bad I don't have a rich ass house where I can afford a dedicated room for this. Like some of these guys on YouTube have a designated room. Oh, hell yeah, that works out better. Alright. You can pan over here if you want. Record my ugly ass.
Hold on. Getting used to this thing.
This is our maker space that I'm makeshifting in a makeshift makerspace in my friend's garage at his apartment complex, because my garage is filled with shit. Basically boxes from Christmas, drum set I don't play. Yeah, apparently it's all about the angle. Alright, let me see here. Walk this way a little bit. Wow, this is much more difficult than I thought. This one we need this higher. Wow, that works a little better. You can buy this kit on Amazon for $100. It's actually pretty damn good.
Oh, I was.
You're recording the light. I don't even know how the lighting shows up on that camera. Yeah, dude, that sucks. It's oversaturation of light. We need to have this thing like elevated. This is a learning experience.
And maybe you flip on the halogen.
Yeah, I tried doing it on your wall. It didn't work. That's much better than light on. You know what? We might have to have them all aimed like this. Yeah, that directs the shadow directly behind you. We'll go ahead and just eliminate it. Yeah, eliminate this light. That is a bag of dicks. Yep, one fucking light. This is not an exact science. Holy cow. That's what we gotta do.
Basically bounce it.
Yep.
Alright, so
Now, hold on. Let me see what happens if I do this. Aim this one at the wall. Alright. So we got one shadow doing this shit, right? That is spot on. Here, come back here and record me standing right next to it.
alright. We're panning, we're panning, we're panning.
Alright, I don't know what I'll use my background right here. If it's pornography, fuck you. Let's see here. There's no shadow, right?
There's a slight shadow.
Slight shadow is better than no shadow.
Yeah.
Or better than shadow.
Yeah, no, it's when the higher up you go, the more shadow.
That's because that light down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's behind me. That's what's important.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Maybe we can eliminate this light. Oh, there's one. Here. What about now?
that's pretty good. This
Sweet. Alright, so what we need to do is refract the light and have, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this light aiming back this way. This way it lights the room up.
that practically diminishes it.
Alright, so our practice video continues. Alright. No reason to be camera shy. Bunch of jackasses. Alright. We're gonna have to lose the gimbal. Now we need to centralize the camera, which this is a wide pan camera. Look at that shit. See how much it's grabbing like all the walls and stuff? So that might be an issue. Wow, we're gonna have to be that close. Holy shit.
You know, can you, when you edit, you can chop?
Yeah, I could chop it.
No, fuck, chop it.
That is super interesting though, that I'm panning that much. It's grabbing that much from the side. Oh, it doesn't look that bad when you're sitting in front of it though. It looks like you're too far away. Holy shit. That's how close it would have to be to get the whole green screen.
That's
insane. Zooming in on 4K though is a possibility. So
this.
I'm gonna have to cut out the wall because I'll cut out the sides, right?
All right.
So basically, you'd be zooming in, but still be in high definition. So I could stretch it, open it up like this. So if you were the leader of the free world, what would you do?
That's a good question. Probably resort to something of something of a totalitarian government and just take over. You know, like.
Let me see. Here, get out of the way. Fucking bullshit video here. Alright, if I was president, first thing I do is I'd make the objective space, because in space there's plenty of real estate, right? You know, what's the biggest problem here on this planet? Pollution, crime,
People.
Yeah, density. Basically, our urban sprawls. It's getting crowded on this planet. I think we should make the priority to get off of it, because think about it for a second. You don't want to keep all your eggs in one basket. You might break them all, but if you put them somewhere else, one or two might survive. So I think right now, while we get a chance, we need to make that priority to get the space right now, not later. And why is that? Well, think about it. There's been natural firewalls throughout civilization that we've had to get through. And one of those barriers has specifically been war, crime, and disease. You know, think about it, right? You're still going to have crime and stuff on other planets. But if we make ourselves a galactic species, we ensure our survival long past these barriers. 1, 2 planets might go bad. Our home planet might go bad. But if we're on multiple planets, we're a multi-galactic species, we ensure our survival. And plus, what if we're the only ones out there, right? The only intelligent species, only life, or life that's been successful enough to last as long as it is. Maybe we are the seeds ourselves that get planted elsewhere. Maybe we're the future aliens. And yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, they do the YouTube video, they're like, alright, anyways, one trip. Test videos.
Test videos.
I should keep it where the screen stays on. Try something, test it out. Do like this, I'm trying to find a niche, and one of my niches is specifically how can I benefit myself and also benefit society.
Yeah.
Donate $1 to my Patreon, and I'll donate the majority of that dollar to charity. You know, something like that.
And it goes like this. Hey there, my name's Anthony Smith, and I'm Waldo. Here at the Waldo Project, we are funding an experiment to not only explore our cities, but find, win prizes, play a game, and help people that need it the most. Which is charities, Ronald McDonald Foundation. So the whole thing is to help.
Fight for the user. I'm sorry, I just had to do that. See, one thing, like, I'm wondering what kind of backgrounds I would use. See, I'm gonna be zooming in on your ass.
I need poster board.
Poster board. What for?
So okay, so say the camera's here. You want to always look in the camera but if I have poster board, I can read the back.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, like a chalkboard or something.
Yeah, like
I mean, what you can do is you can get those big pans.
erasable.
No.
Erasable whiteboard.
Hear me out. Right? They got those at the dollar store or whatever, or you can just go to an art studio store or whatever. They have the blank papers, but they're like big booklets, but they stand like this high, and there's like literally 100 sheets. You can fill it and then roll it over the top, right? And do the first one, your first page first, and then you have the person roll it over so you keep reading. Like that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you got that big blank paper on a big marker, write your whole thing down, starting on the first page, and just keep throwing it over.
Well, I got a pretty good idea anyway. Like I was thinking, just.
Well, you want to do it when you're looking at the camera. You can always put it in front of the camera when you're standing in front of it.
Well,
these are experiments. So.
Because for me, like you have the camera, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot easier when you have someone like right here.
Yeah.
And you look at them while reading and pay no attention to the camera.
Yeah.
But it makes it seem, it gives you the illusion of you're looking at somebody, like you're looking into the souls of the people watching.
Yeah. See, I wonder if Shotcut is going to be able to get rid of his wrinkles. This is one thing that I'm going to have to learn in this experiment. I'm probably going to have to bring. I got a bunch of these
steam.
I got a bunch of these clamps at home, so see if I can stretch that out. But it should work.
That is steam. Maybe well, just hanging like it is. It eventually,
Because it makes me wonder if these guys on YouTube are just going through rants. Like they just jump in front of it when they got an idea. Like they get out of the shower during the shower.
They're like, you know what?
These motherfuckers. These guys hit the bong or whatever, or they,
and then they're all like.
Because just think about it. What I tell you about the what's his name? Big Money Salvia.
Yeah.
he's just going through YouTube, reading comments, and he sees a video and he strikes him, right? So then he just turns his camera and records himself. And when and you know what? They all run a formula, right? One of the formula is at one point they create like a short film and attach it to it, kind of like the frosting on the cake. Like they do something stupid, like he went to Mars and an alien punched him in the balls, right? And then at the very end of the video, he has a Patreon donation, like donate me on Patreon, keep the videos going and shit like that. That's what's going on there.
Well, see, that's my it's not really a formula, I guess. It's just like I guess you can formulate it, but to me it's just a idea, like random.
Here, take it the other way.
The best ideas that you will ever come up with is when you hate your life and job so much that you need a way out.
Here, I can stand. I can stand here and talk about this right now. I live in an urban wasteland. Basically, it's suburbia everywhere I'm at. There's no hills, there's no dirt bike trails. What do people do here? They basically eat, fuck, and get high and work.
And drink.
Right, and drink, whatever,
And drink a lot.
So one of my things is I like to make things. I like my own maker space. I like to create. So this is one of my experiences. My experiments is the green screen, right? So I'm trying to find a niche. Kind of like any entrepreneur. I'm trying to throw darts at a target and I keep missing, but hopefully I can make it. So in this experiment, you can see in my background, I'm throwing a bunch of ideas, and this is basically what my YouTube channel is. My YouTube channel is experimenting. I like to be like a freelance reporter, report different things that are going on around the city. Like the art car parade, which I recorded and accidentally deleted off my SD card like an idiot, and the footage was superb. I wish. So this year I'm not going to miss it. I record the Autorama, the gay pie parade, and all that stuff because I want to film that experience and I want to grow. But now I want to take it to the next level. I want to figure out how I can make a specific channel or a specific genre and hit it dead center and have all videos center around like a basis, like rules. Kind of like a sideshow. It's all about science, but science is broad, so it benefits them. Or like recently, that Big Money Salvia guy, awesome. And he gets to record YouTube videos playing, which he's found a way to cleverly circumvent the copyright. Not in a technical sense, because he's recording himself watching the videos. Excellent idea. Legally, perfectly fine. And this is something I want to do. Then some of my ideas is to use like puppets. And I had an idea for the floppy head news, right? Because the news is just ridiculous. I don't understand how all these old farts can be watching this shit and believe it and stuff like this. It seems like the news is nothing more than socialized propaganda, just to try to sway people's thoughts and opinions. And it's driving me absolutely crazy. I mean, you got to look at it in retrospect, what happened with the water in Flint. What's going on in Louisiana with all these ancient, oil pipelines that are running through there that are rusting and not being monitored. What's going on with, with the water reservoir in the middle of the farmland of this country. Just there's a lot of things that I want to talk about and discuss and expand my horizons. And this is one of my experiments. So in the future, you might see me test the waters. And I want y'all to leave comments down below and tell me where I'm hitting the target or which ideas are being successful so I can expand and grow and continue to do this as my hobby. And finally, I can have that fulfillment that I'm doing something beneficial and creating. So that's one thing that my channel is. My channel is a testing ground. And I'll get better cameras and better equipment as time goes by. So right now, testing the water. So I hope y'all enjoy my videos. Come down and watch them. Some of them are really stupid, some are really dumb. One thing I always wanted to do, but I don't know how to do it, is I want to criticize toys that I keep purchasing. These remote control cars, these RCs, they have the tendency to break minutes after unboxing. I bought a few when Toys R Us was closing, and one of them, after hitting the wall once, had a little round like washer part that broke, and it's so complicated that I'm having a hard time putting it back together. And I want to make a video about that. I bought like a Nerf gun firing. It fires these little round Nerf things. Immediately broken after the third firing of it. A piece of plastic fell out. This cheap plastic is making me mad, and it's something I want to do. I want to criticize that. So that's one idea I have. I tried getting into drones, but let's be honest with you, making a fan channel about drones is expensive. I'm not the most wealthiest individual. But you know, it is what it is. So leave me some comments. Yeah. Oh yeah, and make sure you fight for the user and boycott Buttercup. Peanut butter cups. All right, want to try something? Want to try standing up? You can run the chair maybe?